Hi, PerspectaWeather.com meteorologist Paul Dorian here on Monday, May 6th. Well, the low pressure system that caused some soaking rainfall over the weekend in the mid-Atlantic region is now pushing away, and we'll have a little bit of a break in the action over the next couple of days. High pressure moving in. Then a frontal system will approach late tomorrow night, Tuesday night, as a cool front. It'll stall out nearby for the Wednesday and Thursday time frame, and then a second cold front will approach the area on Friday. So certainly we have more unsettled weather coming for the mid and late week. But for the next couple of days, pretty much a rain-free pattern here setting up for Monday and most, if not all, of Tuesday as well. Here's the current surface map. Low pressure pushing away this morning off to the north and east. And again, we had a soaking rainfall on much of the I-95 corridor over the weekend. But high pressure takes control today. We'll have a mix of sun and clouds. Cannot rule out a shower or two this afternoon. Similar pattern tomorrow, maybe a bit warmer. Mid-70s today, upper 70s possible tomorrow. Cannot completely rule out a shower tomorrow as well. Then this cool frontal system will arrive later on tomorrow night, and it'll stall out nearby, and that'll set us up for some more unsettled weather for the second half of the week. Well, here's a current look at the radar loop, and again, all clear now in Philadelphia, D.C., New York City. Some of that moisture pushing off the East Coast now, off to the north and east. Out here across the middle part of the country, some scattered patches of rain associated with that frontal system. The next front that comes into the eastern U.S. late Tuesday night. Notice also some blue showing up. We're still seeing some cold air outbreaks, some snow here in southern Montana, northern Wyoming, and here we are well into May now, with cold air outbreaks like this certainly setting the stage for potential severe weather over the next few days, especially in the middle part of the nation. As long as we have those cold air outbreaks, that'll continue the chance for severe weather and the likelihood for a wet pattern overall for the eastern half of the nation. Well, let's take a look at last night's 6Z forecast map run at 500 millibars, the 500 millibar height anomalies. A couple things I want to point out. First of all, we're starting off the new week with pretty vigorous looking upper level feature moving into the southwestern part of the nation. That'll actually trek all the way across the country and have an impact perhaps in the eastern U.S. late in the week or during the early part of the upcoming weekend. Let's move forward here now through the day today. Basically high pressure in control in the mid-Atlantic region. Generally rain-free conditions today and Tuesday. Cannot completely rule out a shower or two. Notice, however, the wind flow here is basically a west to east, and that will play a role as the cold frontal system arrives tomorrow night from the northwest. It'll tend to become oriented west to east and stall out nearby, and that'll keep it somewhat unsettled here later on in the week. And notice that low pressure system moving in the upper part of the atmosphere across the southwest U.S. by the Thursday time frame, moves into the middle part of the nation, and then it kind of combines with the northern system here to basically form a pretty large looking trough of low pressure over the eastern states by the upcoming weekend. So again, unsettled weather pattern. We still have these cold air outbreaks. Still looks like an overall wet weather pattern for much of the eastern two-thirds of the nation. Well, let's now take a look at the surface forecast maps from last night's 6Z GFS model run. High pressure building into the mid-Atlantic region today. That low pressure system that caused some significant rainfall Saturday night and Sunday pushing off the eastern seaboard now. Let's move forward here. Next item of interest will be this cold frontal system that will arrive late tomorrow night, perhaps with a shower or two. But the main point here is that this frontal system will end up stalling out in the mid-Atlantic region with high pressure to the north. Kind of a similar pattern to what set up late last week with a stalled out frontal system meandering around for a couple of days. Probably not much in the way of precipitation on Wednesday and Thursday, but by the time we get into the latter part of the week, the late Thursday night, Friday time frame especially, we'll have a stronger cold front that will arrive, probably bringing some showers and maybe thunderstorms into the area at the end of the work week. And that probably is not the end of the unsettled pattern we saw a moment ago. The upper level feature in the upper part of the atmosphere continues to cause some showers. We'll have to monitor for the upcoming weekend. And here we are by late in the weekend, Sunday night time frame, another system developing along the southeast U.S. So breaking the action now for the overall wet weather pattern for Monday and Tuesday, with high pressure generally in control. The next cold front arrives tomorrow night. That'll stall out nearby, raises the chances for some showers on Wednesday and Thursday, but an even better chance looks like it'll come Thursday night and Friday with the arrival of another cold frontal system. That could be accompanied by showers and thunderstorms as we end the work week. That's it for now. For PerspectaWeather.com, I'm meteorologist Paul Orion.